We just saw Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. And on this show, I take my friends, we go see a movie, we have a review in the car, and then we have a discussion. The review part is spoiler free, so if you're on the fence or trying to decide if this is a movie for you, watch the first half and make your mind up. If you've already seen the movie or don't care to see it or don't care about spoilers and want to just know everything that we think, watch the whole thing because the discussion part may get into more of the plot and more spoiler stuff. Although, how much can you really spoil in a 81-minute movie? This was really short. It's pretty much what the trailer tells you it's going to be. That's what you expect, what you get. It's a perfectly harmless movie. It's a perfectly fine family comedy. There's enough in there for everybody. It's a well-rounded story. It's not, just for kids Alexander's age. Steve Carell is funny in it. Jennifer Garner's funny in it. The kids are all funny in it. There's a lot of good, genuine humor in it, and there's 4 kids, so it's kind of spread out amongst all of them. It feels like an episode and a half of television as far as like the amount of plot that's in it. There's so little going on, but again, that kind of works in its favor because you're just sort of there to enjoy like the small hijinks that it gets up to. It's a PG-rated comedy. They make the most out of what they have with their cast. They make the most out of what they have with the source material. It doesn't go for like a lot of innuendo or a lot of sort of winking jokes at the camera. It's a very like what you see is what you get kind of movie, and so I think people will enjoy it overall. Definitely, like as far as movies that are out right now, it's probably a good choice for something to take your kids to, or if you've got people like if your parents are super conservative and hate seeing anything like remotely offensive, this is the kind of thing that they would show on ABC Family and not have to cut or change or do anything with. So, for what it was, I enjoyed it. It's not like my favorite movie of the year or anything like that, but it was very good for what it was. What did you think?
Pretty much the same thing. I remember reading the book and having the book around in grade school and stuff like that, and so I hadn't thought of the story in a long time, but I saw they were making a movie out of it, and I thought they did a good job with staying true to the spirit of the book, even though they kind of deviated from the story a lot for the sake of modernizing it and updating it for the movie, which was probably the right move to make. And like you said, I actually thought that Steve Carell wouldn't get a chance to be as funny as he was, and he still delivers in a PG movie. Like, he's still funny to watch. Jennifer Garner is kind of hit or miss with me usually, but I really liked her in this movie, and I liked her in Dallas Buyers Club and some other stuff lately.
Yeah.
I feel like she's gotten a lot better lately. Not that she was ever bad, but like I've just liked her more than I'm used to liking her in the last few movies I've seen her in.
Yeah.
And also, another thing that I was kind of worried about with that many kids in the cast, or like younger people, like I thought that could have potentially ruined the movie, and they all kind of shared the weight of the film together. Everybody did a really good job, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think everyone in the cast, they really played to their strengths, or they really cast them well.
Yeah.
The girl,
the sister,
yeah, is the only, apart from Steve Carell and Jennifer Garner, she's the only one I've seen in anything before.
Yeah.
She's on Ray Donovan.
Okay.
And she was fine in this. She's trying to get her her motivation that she's like trying to be Peter Pan in this play, and that's what's going on. And also, I think because of the limited scope, that they actually keep it to just like a little bit before and then just the day itself.
Yeah.
That really helps it too, where it's not, you don't have that like second act where everyone sort of is terrible to each other and then they all make up and
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't narrated by Alexander or any of that stuff too. There's like a lot of things they could have done wrong that I was bracing myself for, and it was such a relief that they didn't like really screw it up. So
I also like that they start at the
yeah,
sort of climax.
they're a
or
bit
they-
non-linear.
Well, they
little
start
bit.
they start essentially like right before the birthday party, and that's good because we see a lot of that stuff in the trailer. So, kind of like telling us, yeah, this is all going to go bad, but now we're just going to get into how we're going to get into details is a good way to put the movie together. So, anyway, that's our thoughts in a nutshell. Spoiler stuff, I don't really know what else to get into or say about it.
3 words: Dick Van Dyke. That's
Dick
about
Van
as
Dyke.
much as we could spoil it.
Dick Van
Bring
Dyke.
Grandma, because Dick Van Dyke is in this movie.
That was some good stunt casting. Jennifer Coolidge was good stunt casting. Megan Mullally was good stunt casting. They bring them in just to be funny for the few seconds that they are. Dick Van Dyke shows up to read the book
Playing himself.
that is, instead of jump into everything, instead of take a jump in everything, it's take a dump in everything.
Right.
And I think they did a good job of like not revealing that until he started reading. Like
Yeah.
he got to be the one to make the joke.
Yeah.
Take a dump in the pool.
Yeah. And it you know, again, it never gets particularly dirty or risque or anything like that, but it still manages to be kind of funny. It sort of had like a Cosby Show vibe to it. So, not bad at all. Good family flick.
Yeah. So anyway, that's our review. Alexander and the no good, terrible, horrible, really bad, screwed
Terrible,
up, messed
horrible,
up,
no good, very bad day.
what he said.
Yeah.
If you like the way we do these reviews, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out all the written and video reviews we do for all the movies at DaleMaxfield.com. Thanks for watching.